Hey there, what up, my dudes? I'm Tucker, and I am back with a Funko Pop review video. And today we'll be taking a look at the Robot Chicken pop figure from Funko. Yeah, pretty neat, I gotta say. Yeah, so this is based on the titular character from the Adult Swim animated series Robot Chicken. Um, so yeah, pretty nice detail on the figure, what like the feathers and stuff, like the white parts on the chicken. You got one black eye and one like a red eye on like the cybernetic robot part. You got the orange beak that that most chickens have, like peck 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 peck. I don't know if that was my best chicken noise. You got like the red mohawk thing on top of his head. Um, I know it's not a mohawk. I know all chickens have this, but I just don't know what it's called. Um, and you got the body with like this translucent blue thing. You got like his right arm, or I guess his right wing, is all robotic, like cybernetic. And then you got a regular chicken wing. Pretty nice detail. Definitely looks like a wing. Um, yeah. There you got his feet, his talons, I guess. I think chickens have talons. Yeah, one normal looking foot and one robotic foot on the left. Yeah, here's the backside on the figure, and honestly, I'm a little upset that he doesn't seem to have a tail, like a robotic tail or anything. I don't know if the original robot chicken has a tail, but I think it would have been nice if it came with a tail. And he does have 360 head articulation, so that's cool. Yeah, you can even pose it like this if you want. That would make sense because he's supposed to be like a robot chicken. Robot chicken. Seems to be like I don't know if this is part of the figure, but could be a paint splotch. I don't know. Honestly, why didn't they call him Cyborg Chicken? That I think that would have made more sense since like it's not all a robot. Like only half of him is a robot, and the rest is like a real chicken. Because I mean, I think they explore his origins in the intro um, of every episode, where he's like a normal chicken who ends up being roadkill, like run over on the street. Then a mad scientist finds him, and he turns him into Robot Chicken, and he makes him watch like all the skits that you see on Robot Chicken. But yeah, still pretty nice figure. It's just honestly, maybe they thought of calling him Cyborg Chicken, but I don't know. It doesn't sound as like I guess it doesn't have a nice ring to it like Robot Chicken does. But yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna do some figure comparisons. Okay, so keep in mind, so far this is the first and only figure based on a character from Robot Chicken, so I don't really have like anything else from Robot Chicken to compare it to. But I figured I'd compare it to my Wile E Coyote as Cyborg pop figure from Funko. Since they got like the same thing going on. Animals being made into robots or whatever. Um, yeah. Um, and as you can see, he is taller than Robot Chicken with those ears. Kind of got the same thing going on, like the metal body parts and the red eye. Just Wiley, his is on his right eye instead of being his left, like RC here. Um, he's also got more like robotness than like robot parts than RC does. But yeah, I think I'm also gonna compare him to the last pop figure that I recently reviewed, that being Fry Cook Games Patrick. Which, yeah, yeah. I think RC is also shorter. Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, RC is shorter than Fry Cook Games Patrick. So yeah, it just goes to show that, you know, he's a little on the short side. Is the robot chicken a boy or a girl? I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, pretty decent figure, pretty solid. I still can't figure out what this thing is. Um, Hopefully I can get it off with like a wet wipe. But yeah, pretty cool figure. I think it'd be cool if they made pop figures of other characters from Robot Chicken, like the nerd or bitch pudding. Uh, Excuse me for my language, but that's just her name. But yeah, that was my Funko Pop review video of Robot Chicken, or RC for short, whichever you prefer. Um, I recommend picking this guy up if you're a fan of Robot Chicken. I definitely like Robot Chicken. I'm not really a fan of stop motion animation, but unless it's like Robot Chicken or Wallace and Gromit or Shaun the Sheep, then that's like my only exception. But I love Robot Chicken. I think it's hilarious. Um, Kind of can't believe it's now 20 years old. As of this year. Um, which is odd because I think this was made in 2024 before it turned 20 years old, but whatever. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys later. Toodles. Bye bye. Take care.